Get promos and discounts from Filipino startups. Check out our partners at the description.
Welcome sa first ever in-person podcast ng Startup Podcast PH. Dito tayo ngayon sa office/coworking space ng Upscale Innovation Hub and i-interview natin ang startups sa kanilang latest cohort. So ang first na kasama natin is Aklatan and we have its co-founders Alfred Abanto and Eileen Chua. Hello, hello, hello. Kamusta? Kamusta?
Hello.
Hello. Morning.
Yan, magandang umaga. So I'm very excited to learn more about Aklatan. Actually, nung recent demo day ng Upscale, andun ako and I saw Alfred pitch, no? So
Yeah.
actually nakita ko, ang ganda actually nung parang advocacy and mission nitong si Aklatan. So, but I'll have you do the intro and then have you explain really sa ating mga listeners, ano nga ba ang Aklatan? So, ano nga ba ang Aklatan?
Okay, so lapit ako. So hi. So yung Aklatan, the one of my favorite ways of explaining what it is, especially for people who don't know what speech pathology is and AAC is, if you remember si Stephen Hawking, yung sikat na physicist, the black hole guy. So he uses speech generating equipment to communicate. And that speech generating equipment to communicate, yung wheelchair niya, actually falls under what you call augmentative and alternative communication. And it's yung umbrella ng term na yun, it encompasses a lot of things. So hindi lang yung complex na wheelchair niya, yung computer in his wheelchair. It also encompasses as simple as a piece of paper with words and symbols on it that you can point at. And also ngayon sikat sa Philippines yung AAC devices that come in the form of tablet. So Aklatan ay isang app that is runs on a Android tablet that achieves that functionality.
Oh, actually I'm learning a lot here. First of all, AAC pala ano. Ang spelling ng Aklatan by the way is hindi lang siya Aklatan like aklat as in the book, no. It's AAC LATAN. So may play of words din dito.
Shoutout kay Dan. Siya yung creative namin.
Oh, I see, I see. Pero you mention ano, yung parang puntahan natin yung parang problem na inyong solve. You mentioned nga yung parang disability ni Stephen Hawking. So, can you tell parang ano ba yung situation nito like in the Philippines kasi we're a Philippine startup. So ano ba yung situation nito sa Philippines and why do you really want to solve it? Maybe Professor Eileen, no, since you're a speech professor, so maybe you can explain more to this then.
Yeah, so sa Philippines kasi, yung mga speech therapists dito, ginagamit naman nila yung may existing AAC apps naman kasi na that are in English, gano'n. So, ginagamit nila yun for their work dahil wala ng other options kumbaga. Yun lang yung problem kasi is minsan may mga clients siyempre na hindi naman nag-i-English or kung mag-English man, hindi yun yung main language nila, 'di ba? So, ang hirap naman na ang papagamit mo na language ay yung hindi nila ginagamit sa bahay. Mahirap din mag-connect with family and friends, parang gano'n. So, matagal na rin talaga naming dream yun, kaming mga speech therapists in the Philippines na bakit wala pa rin tayo? Eh, yung ibang bansa as in kahit ano bang example, kunwari sa Croatia meron na sila, gano'n. Ang Taiwan, marami silang sariling apps. Korea, meron din. Japan, meron din ganyan. So, parang super tagal na wala pa rin. So, ang ginagawa na lang namin to make do, yung mga English na apps, pinagtsatsagaan namin. Tapos, kailangan namin mano-manong gumawa ng mga, tinatawag na yung mga page sets. Kumbaga, isa siyang page na merong mga words na nandun na ikaw yung magde-design. Kasi nga wala eh. Parang ganon. So, yun, make do with the English ones and then edit-edit na lang para gawing Tagalog, ganyan. Yung minsan lang na challenge din, may mga apps kasi na yung text-to-speech nila, syempre English din. So, pag nagtagalog siya, yung parang may American accent na, kunyari, kain ako, gano'n. So, medyo, di ba parang ang hirap naman mag-communicate ka, tapos ang dami ng mga ganong hindi-fit dun sa community mo, ganyan. So, yun. Tapos yung isa pang kaakibat din na problem na nabanggit ko na rin briefly ay dahil nga mano-mano namin ine-edit 'di ba, yung mga pages, naubos na yung oras namin kasi ang dami rin naming kailangang gawin. Parang, siyempre 1 hour kasi usually ang speech therapy sessions. So, may mga times na kunyari talagang kailangan na kailangan ma-edit siya, may portion ng session na nauuwi tuloy na i-edit lang yung pages. Siyempre sayang naman yung time. Kung hindi naman gano'n, kunwari kasi tina-try din namin na ma-maximize yung session time, ang mangyayari naman pag-uwi namin sa bahay nag-e-edit-edit kami ng mga pages na 'to, gano'n. So, sobrang time consuming talaga. Kaya yun yung goal namin sana sa Aklata na aside from coming up with an AAC app that's fit for Filipinos, yun din sanang ano, medyo may mga parang mga pre-made na mga template na nandun yung Tagalog words. Tapos parang kung mag-edit man, konti na lang. Kasi syempre di mo rin maiwasan na every person has their own vocabulary needs. Syempre iba-iba yung gusto natin pag-usapan, ganyan.
Yeah.
Iba-iba yung pangangailangan. So, mag-edit ka rin talaga. Pero kaysa naman yung from scratch talaga. So, yun yung hinahope namin
Oo.
kayang magawa.
Actually, that's a big thing, no? I mean, in the Philippines, madaming nagsasabi sa atin na we can use English. Of course, we know
Oo.
English. Pero iba pa rin kung actual na Filipino words yung
Oo.
like magagamit ng mga tao, especially yung
Oo.
mga, yun nga, yung mga medyo nahihirapan in terms of speech.
Oo.
Actually, medyo related problem din ito like in AI models, in language models
Oo.
nowadays kasi puro English. Pero
Oo.
parang right now, we're trying to build our own
Oo.
models na talagang Tagalog, na talagang Filipino. Pero para mas
Okay.
maintindihan natin,
Oo.
so paano nga ba nagwo-work si Aklatan? Paano nga ba siya nagagamit to help itong
Oo.
mga may speech
Okay. Baka
problems?
pwede
And
nating
yan, baka
ilabas
pwede nating
ang
ma-demo
ating
ang Aklatan.
pakita natin
Thanks.
yung magandang splash.
Ang ganda
Sayang
splash
naman
nila.
yun.
Oo.
Ayan.
May splash.
May splash din na.
Gawa
Ayan.
ng great design.
Na.
Sige,
Hindi na siya
ipakita
super
natin sa camera yan.
Ayan.
Hindi na siya super giant.
So ito ang logo ng Aklatan. So it's an
Ayan.
app, no? It's an app.
It's
It's a
Oo, it's a
downloadable
mobile
app, mobile app.
Oo.
Okay.
So, well, actually ang Aklatan, isa siyang parang malaki siyang solution architecture. At ang app is maliit lang na portion. Kasi nga malaki yung problema
Okay,
Oo.
yeah.
nabanggit. And we'll talk about that later siguro. Yung app is a small but key part of that solution. So, ito is yung bagong beta version.
Yeah,
It
so
should be out for ayan. So,
ayan, okay.
hindi ko if like yeah.
Oh, maririnig yan.
Yung panlarawan.
Oh, ang ganda.
So this is on device na text to speech to.
Saan nanggaling pala yung audio na to, yung sounds na yun, yung
Generated may in the recent years gumawa si Google ng engine, text to speech engine na Filipino.
Philippine. Meron.
Oo.
Oh, okay.
Nakagulat nga.
Tsaka bilingual siya. Yun yung
Oo.
cool.
Oh.
Kaya mo mag-English. Right now yung board na to is from Elaine's research na so based sa
So yung board na to, parang yan yung mga parang common
Oo,
quote
the
and
common
quote na
word.
words
Yeah.
that Filipinos like use in a normal conversation. Sige nga, can you example nga, parang maybe formulate a sentence or
Oo.
something? Meron ba tayong pwedeng i-example dyan?
Kasi sisilin yung nakikita ko lang. Yeah.
Gusto ko bako. Gusto ko bako.
Gusto ko ba
Ang galing, ang galing, galing. So, right now, itong board siya, no? Pero possible naman i-extend like yung words or and possible ba like na mag-type ng letters or
Yun yung isa sa features that we're working on right now. Kasi, I'll let Eileen explain this, pero yung priority is to have yung button interface, button click interface, and like, we want to talk about that.
Kasi syempre parang in chunks yung pag-develop ng feature. So, most basic AAC apps, meron na talagang keyboard. So, syempre at one point, kailangan din namin yun ma-embed dito. Pero parang ngayon kasi gusto lang muna namin na mailagay dyan yung mga basic na mga page sets, ganun. Ayun. Yun ba? Or may
Oo, like, yung nabanggit in the early days, the old times,
Oo.
na nabanggit na the people who use this in therapy, in the first place, they won't be able to use a keyboard in the first
Okay.
place.
Medyo marami din kasi. So, meron namang some na kayang mag-type din. Pero, siguro medyo mas marami nga siguro yung hirap din sa spelling, gano'n.
Yeah,
Pero it has to be there for those who can spell, gano'n.
Actually, come to think of it, I mean, siguro, kasi kay Stephen Hawking nga,
Oo.
nagta-type siya, di ba?
Yeah,
May
yeah.
mabubuo yung sentence,
Tama,
and lalo
oo.
na English yun, so medyo buo na yung mga text-to-speech
Right,
models ng
oo.
English, so medyo kaya siya. Pero, I mean, wala namang mali sa ganito. And actually, maganda nga siya kasi mas madali nga siya kung gusto mo na mismo yung
Kung
sentence
nandun na,
or yung
oo.
word, mas madali
Tama,
siyang
oo.
pindutin na lang, di ba? So, speaking of this app, can you tell some stories lang paano siya ginawa? Paano siya, like, did you build it from scratch? How did you like program it? How did you make it? So, maybe Alfred, maybe you can.
Yeah. So, built siya from scratch. And then, okay, so yung background ko is in embedded systems. So, electronics na board, gumagawa akong board noon or nagpo-program ako ng malapit sa hardware. So, ito yung app is parang nilearn ko lang talaga siya. Just so that we build a solution. So, and okay naman siya. Right now, when you want to develop an app, there's a lot of tools. place to help you. Tapos you do have a lot of examples. Kinabanggit marami ng AAC apps na okay, it's straightforward enough to copy, or to implement your own version. So we implemented this kasi nagkaroon ako ng friend na SLP rin. And then she introduced me to the concept ng AAC. And then I wondered bakit wala pa yung solution na to for Philippines. Kasi bakit parang ang straightforward naman yan. I mean, at that time, nandun na yung
I see.
TikTok, you'll see the filters na, you'll see yung filters na may Tagalog text-to-speech, right? Bakit wala pa? So, it was easy enough to make the app. Pero, lo and behold, parang, oh, it's such a big problem pala. Especially when I
Yeah.
got to meet Eileen. And then we talked about it. And I'm like, okay, I have severely underestimated the scope of the problem. I mean,
Yeah.
so mga SLPs will know better.
Yeah.
So the app was easy naman to build. The
Yeah.
problem is bigger than the
Yeah.
app.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I think kaya rin larger yung problem. Sige, maybe, actually narinig ko to nung demo day. Pero parang, how do you imagine the app to be used? I mean, is it to be consumed directly by the person who needs it or by as an assistance to speech therapist? So, paano niya ba na-imagine na magagamit itong si
Yung AAC
Aklatan?
app. So,
Yeah.
kasi parang yung AAC, technically, under siya ng umbrella, at least for yung mga high-tech, under siya ng umbrella ng tinatawag naming assistive technology. So, yung assistive technology, parang any form of technology siya that helps people participate better in their daily activities. So, kasama dun yung, kunwari, wheelchairs, hearing aids, ganun. Actually, kahit glasses din, ganyan. So, lahat ng nag-a-assist sa ating mga basic functions in a way. So, speaking is one of those functions, ganun. Kung hirap sa pagsasalita mismo, para siyang aid, ganun.
Yeah,
Ng how a
yeah.
hearing aid aids in hearing,
Speech
ganun.
aid.
Parang speech aid, basically. Actually, yun yung pangalan ng AAC nung unang panahon ng mga 60s, 70s. Yung iba tawag sa kanya speech aid, communication aid, ganun pa siya noon, ganun. Hanggang sa naglumawak na kasi yung scope niya, kaya ngayon, ano na siya, augmentative and alternative. Kasi parang, pwede siyang maging kapalit, alternative, kung talagang wala talaga ng natitirang speech abilities. Pero pwede rin to augment lang or to supplement lang. So, the way we imagine this being used is, tipong, alam mo yun, the people just go about their daily lives. Tapos
Yeah.
pag kailangan nila mag-communicate, ito yung aid
Yeah.
nila. So, either ito na primarily or nagsasalita pa rin naman, pero ito yung parang to aid in case may mga miscommunication, parang ganon. Ayun, tapos, kasi, parang, sa practice namin, madalas yung parang route bago siya makarating dun sa clients namin ay yung mga SLPs ina-evaluate sila tapos parang tinitignan kung ano yung mga bagay na parang kasi marami ngang apps available. So, ina-evaluate namin to know what their needs are. Tapos hahanap kami ng app na merong mga features na kayang maibigay sa kanila yon, ganon. So, syempre, yung, kami naman, kahit sobrang proud kami rin sa Aklatan, alam namin na it's just one of the many solutions for our clients, ganon. So, in the future, na-imagine namin na kapag merong client, kunwari, primarily Tagalog talaga yung salita niya. Tapos, kunyari, hopefully yung features naman namin ngayon kasi konti pa, pero marami kaming plans. So, kung naman yung mga features na yun, especially yung mga customizability related ones, kasi di ba kailangan individualize. So, kapag ka na in place na yun, hino-hope namin na makita naman ng mga SLPs na isa siyang viable option na pwedeng i-consider. Tapos, ang mangyayari kasi niyan, ita-trial nila yung mga candidates, kumbaga. So, try nila yung app 1, app 2, app 3. Tapos, parang titignan ko ano yung pinaka bagay dun sa parang pamumuhay ng tao. Parang ganun siya
I
eh.
see.
So,
Ayun.
you wanna talk about like you talked about the clients. What are these clients? What are they like? So,
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So, medyo malawak kasi yung spectrum nun eh. Meron kaming ibang clients na nakakasalita naman sila actually, pero may mga times na hindi mo lang sila maintindihan. So, yung mga ganong clients, they keep on using their speech abilities anyway, ganyan, but then they use yung mga AAC strategies just to complement, ganon, their speech. So, kunwari magsasalita sila, kunwari gusto ko, tapos habang sinasabi nila yun, pinopoint nila, or parang, kunwari magsasalita sila, tapos parang di na-gets, so saka sila mag-AAC, pwedeng ganon. Yun yung medyo nasa dulo ng spectrum na parang they use this every once in a while. Meron din kami iba na kung hindi naman speech ang problem, kunyari merong iba na nasa stroke na ang effect ay nahirapan silang maalala yung salita para sa konseptong iniisip nila. Kasi alam mo yung parang nasa dulo ng dila mo yung salita, gano'n. So, merong ibang na-stroke na yun yung effect. So, merong mga ibang kaming clients na ginagamit nila yung AAC for very specific needs. Kunyari, parang pagpupunta sila sa bangko, tas alam nila na may chance na magkaroon sila ng nasa dulo ng dila moment para maiwasan yun kasi may mga nakapila rin syempre sa likod, gano'n. Pine-prepare nila yung words nila dun sa AAC system. Tapos parang ready na siya, gano'n. Parang just to assist them in carrying out the task, ganyan. So, yun yung mga nasa dulo. Tapos at the other end of the spectrum, meron naman kami nung as in totally hindi talaga sila makasalita. Yung iba hindi nga rin nakakaintindi. So, kailangan namin maghanap ng parang way to make the system somewhat simple. So, kunyari, konti lang yung words na nandyan, yung mga drawing pwedeng actual photograph, gano'n. Kasi pwede siyang gawing gano'n. Tapos parang madalas magagamit lang nila yung system for basic communicative purposes such as requesting for needs lang. Kunyari, pag gusto kumain, yan, gustong uminom, gano'n, mga very basic. So, yun yung parang range. Kaya sobrang malawak din talaga yung yung clientele nito. Tapos, para mas may idea yung mga tao, parang kasama rin sa possible clients namin na pwedeng mag-benefit from AAC strategies yung mga taong may autism. Kasi medyo marami na rin in the Philippines na mga efforts, di ba, to make people more aware, ganyan. Kasi parang tumataas na rin kasi talaga yung prevalence. So, yun, pwede sila, yung mga hirap sa speech, ganon, pwede silang gumamit ng AAC. Tapos, meron ding iba na ang issue nila is more of yung mismong pagbigkas. Kunwari yung mga muscles ng bibig nila medyo mahina or hirap silang galawin, ganyan. So, kunyari, yung mga taong may CP, cerebral palsy, gano'n, kahit na kaya nila, 'di ba, mag-form ng sentence or magsalita, hindi clear yung speech nila. So, pwede to assist them, gano'n.
Yeah.
Tapos yung mga medyo common cases. Pero sa adults, yun yung mga na-stroke nga, merong iba na baka merong may Parkinson's or yung mga medyo mas later stage na dementia, gano'n, pwede rin,
I
ganyan.
have like parang only after did I start with Aklatan did I really think about the people who I've come across in my life or the people in my
Exactly.
life could have used this.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
meron akong tito na na-stroke, could have used it.
Mm.
And then for a long time, I know this guy sa community namin. He helps with the choir sa church. Pero may
Ah.
cerebral palsy siya.
Okay,
I told you
okay,
about this
oo.
before. And then he can communicate.
Mm.
It's very people close to him. They can understand kasi
Yeah,
nasa
ganun.
sila.
Tama.
Pero people who are new, they can't.
Yun nga.
So inisip ko, parang pwede pala sa
Oo,
kanya. And in
oo.
fact, I saw a stand-up comedian na may cerebral palsy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And then,
nakita ko yung sikat siya, oo.
I
Forgot
forgot.
his
Sa
name.
Got Talent.
Got
Sa,
Talent,
yes, I got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
sikat nga
He
siya.
uses two phones nga. If one fails, he
Yeah.
has a AAC.
Oo, tama, oo.
So may time na parang nag-bug out yung AAC niya doon.
Oo.
So he switched to another phone and he has his jokes there. So ang galing ano. Parang there's so many people that could use it na hindi ko naisip until I learned about it.
Yeah, actually kung pwede lang ako mag-side comment, parang naisip ko, nice nga na, buti binigyan na rin kami ng opportunity kasi parang a way din to make people more aware
Yeah.
about AAC strategies. Kasi parang, pag inisip mo, di ba kunyari sa atin sobrang parang basic knowledge na kapag hirap kang makakita, edi kumuha ka ng salamin. Kapag hirap kang
Yeah,
makarinig, parang
exactly.
ganun ang bilis. Pero hindi agad naiisip na paano pag hirap ko magsalita. Parang wala na, ganun.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
sayang kasi parang ang daming pwedeng matulungan, ganun.
Yeah, actually
Ayun.
now that you said it nga parang naisip ko rin na ang dami ko palang kakilala in real life na
Oo.
could have used this app
Oo.
to improve yung daily living, yung
Yeah,
daily life
exactly, oo.
Siguro nga ang Pilipinas din na dapat maging mas tayo, parang mas accepting pa sa inclusivity na
Oo.
if someone has a disability, parang hindi siya dapat maging parang disability.
Oo.
Gagawa tayo ng technology
Yeah,
to
para
make society more
Okay.
okay for
yeah,
everyone, right?
right.
And I think ayun nga ang ginagawa ninyo sa Aklatan. Pero here's another question
Oo.
kasi you're parang building din a talagang Filipino vocab na
Oo.
AAC. So, do you imagine this like being used like in all parts of the country? Kasi we have to admit na the Filipinos can use English, pero I mean, in my experience like when you go to other parts of the country, hindi naman hindi naman lahat nakakapag-English talaga
Oo,
na
oo naman,
in a
oo.
very straightforward English.
Oo.
So, what do you think about that? I mean, do you plan this like to be of use sa buong Pilipinas?
Mm.
And yeah, and with the Filipino language.
You wanna talk about that?
Yeah, parang kasi sa ngayon 'di ba Filipino words pa lang yung mga meron kami and parang naisip namin siguro nice starting point din kasi at least based on stats parang yung Tagalog talaga yung pinaka,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sinasalita na language sa bansa. Pero parang ewan ko kung nashe-share ko din naman kay AJ paminsan na siyempre hope ko din na one day kahit for the other Philippine languages magawan
Yeah,
din
yeah,
namin ng
yeah.
page sets, gano'n.
Cebuano or
Oo, kasi ang hirap talaga parang language is such a parang big part of your identity. So, aside pa pala from it being a part of your identity, parang alam mo yung feeling na 'pag nakakasalita ka gamit nung first language mo talaga,
Oh,
it feels so freeing, gano'n. So,
you're at home.
you're at home, gano'n. Tsaka puwede kang mag-connect authentically with the people in the community.
Yeah.
So, kunwari lang sa mapunta ka sa area na Cebuano yung primary language ta's para magsalita ka ng Tagalog, medyo mage-gets ka naman nila pero
Oh,
Yeah.
parang iba pa rin
iba.
kasi, gano'n.
Yeah.
So, parang hope ko talaga one day mangyari yun para din we get to para mas paano ba explain, para mas pangalagaan din natin yung
Yeah.
mga languages,
Yeah,
gano'n.
exactly.
Ayun.
Yeah, to add on that, parang kung pagpapalain,
Mm.
gagawin namin. We
Yeah.
want na maging, parang maging daan 'to na mabukas yung door towards the
Yes.
other languages.
Yes.
Kasi siyempre we're not yung basis na lang bakit Tagalog muna? Kasi yun yung kaya namin gawan ngayon.
Oo, yun nga.
Kung mabibigyan pa kami ng resources or made-deliver namin, which
Yun nga.
we were determined na made-deliver namin.
Mm.
Gusto namin buksan yung daan papunta. Yung
Yeah.
tanong lang talaga is, how long will it take us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much will it take us? Yun yung,
Yun pala.
yun yung,
Yeah. But that's true, that's true. So, inclusivity and accessibility. So,
Yeah.
speaking of that so pag-usapan naman natin ang stories ni Aklatan. So, medyo madami na nangyari sa inyong journey
Oo.
and recently ayun nga, you've been part of Upscale and recently actually I saw you sa mga bagong news sa
Talaga?
So,
Hindi pa
um,
natin na-share,
I think nakita ko na yung So, buksan muna natin yung simula. So, paano kayo nag-jump into being a startup founder? So maybe you can share like your background. So, yeah. So, paano nga ba nangyari itong startup? And paano nga ba kayo nag-meet?
nag-meet. Okay. So, nag-start, well, for the first, so, engineer ako. And like, engineering background ko, gano'n. And parang, my first run into speech therapy and AAC was I met my friend in Parañaque, si Bianca. Hi, Bianca. Tapos, the way I found out about AAC is I saw her lugging around 5 iPads. And I'm like, in a tote bag. And what's with the 5 iPads, no? And then she showed me, and then yung mga easy devices pala siya. And she said na she had to program them all for work. And I'm like, it's a weekend. Ganon. Parang, so she explained to me what AEC is. I watched her program it. And in-explain niya sa akin, sana may ganito for Philippines, ganito, sana may ganito functionality. Yun yung first and ko. And parang, ako doon, parang, wait, medyo straightforward lang yung magka-text to speech na Tagalog. Sige, gawa ko app. Tapos, syempre, that time, iba pa yung mga language na alam ko, hindi pa ako marunong mag program. So, natutunan ko. And then, eventually, kinunik kasi si Eileen, sa prof ni Bianca. And then, kinunik niya ako with Eileen. And from then on, nag-start na kami You want to?
Oo, ano
Sige,
nga ba
your
nung time na
perspective
yun?
naman.
Kasi parang, yun nga, tinanong ko ni Bianca na parang sabi niya, pwede ba raw gamitin ng friend niya yung output ng research ko. Yung research ko naman kasi parang list of commonly used words lang siya.
Well, that's good
Ayun,
That's a
so
good.
parang sabi ko, oo naman, sure, ganyan. Pero, hindi ko ma-explain, there was something about her message that made me think na mukhang dedicated yung taong nagtanong sa kanya. Di ko ma-explain, nagkakutob lang ako na parang mukha siyang dedicated, gano'n.
It's crazy.
Oo, so sabi ko, Bianca, sabi ko, gagawa na rin lang siya niyan, tutulungan ko na lang siya, ganyan.
Magagat pa yung research, diba? I mean,
Oo. Tapos yun nga, yun na-share ko na rin kay AJ before kasi nito, di ba nga sobrang tagal na namin siyang dream. At tas dahil nagtuturo ako, syempre parang, paano ba ipapaliwanag? syempre tinuturo mo sa estudyante mo kung ano yung mga parang, advances in the field, mga ganyan. So, parang nakikita mo na all the
Oh.
advances, ta's parang ako parang wala pa rin. So, every time na merong lumalapit sa'kin na kunyari mga college students na from other universities na gustong gumawa ng app, anything lang na closely related sa AC, minsan kahit hindi pa nga, tina-take ko talaga yung lahat ng opportunity kasi nagho-hope ako na sana isa sa mga ito, pagka-graduate nila, baka gusto nilang gumawa ng startup. Gawin nilang parang freely available for kahit hindi man freely, but like it's accessible for everybody. Paid man or free whatever. Para of course kailangan din i-consider yung sustainability. Pero ayun, so ang tagal ko na, so sabi nga na dito sa behind the scenes share ni AJ na 10 years ago ganyan.
10
Actually,
years.
tama ba 10? 11 years na pala
11,
ngayon.
wow.
So 11 years ago kasi merong akong mga naka-work na computer science student sa UPD. Tapos gumawa sila actually ng AC app, pero super simple lang siya. Parang keyboard-based siya and then may prediction lang, gano'n. Tapos Tagalog siya. Yun. So, pangalan ng app na yung Tumpak. So, ewan ko nasaan na ngayon yung mga gumawa nun, yung Tumpak people. Pero
I read
parang
their paper.
so, very small world, gano'n. So, tas after nun, ang dami ko na ring iba pang mga parang nag-serve ako as a consultant, ganyan. Pero wala talagang nagtuloy after nilang graduate, ganyan. So, parang sabi ko, first time ko makarinig na merong isang kumbaga hindi siya for school requirements, nagagawa. At sabi ko, bakit naman may gagawa nun na parang trip niya lang. So sabi ko, parang sabi ko kay Bianca na baka pwedeng i-connect mo ko, gawin na lang namin together, parang gano'n. Ayun.
Yeah, I want to hear your I mean, kasi
Oo.
gaano pa kaano yung na yan, yung like yung want na yan, I mean yung drive na yan to kasi parang na-feel nga din ni Eileen
Oo
no?
oo.
She's crazy.
Oo.
Like, parang, sige, let me preface it by saying na it's very seldom that you find opportunities like this to make an impactful solution.
Mm.
And as an engineer, like, at this point, I've been working 7 years na rin sa industry. It's so easy to just be an engineer and just work on solutions that make you money.
Mm.
But it's so hard to find the good projects that will not just make you money, pero like really leave your mark on the world, help your fellow yung mga kababayan mo, di ba? Ang hirap maghanap ng ganun. So pag nakahanap ko ng opportunity ganun, na kaya ko to make a impactful opportunity. At hindi yung sukat, yung barriers, hindi dami ng tao or pera. Is kung gagawin mo, gagawin ko yun.
Yeah.
Parang,
Oo.
very seldom ka lang makahanap ng ganun. So kung makahanap ako ng ganun, gagawin. I mean, okay. Tooting my own horn, ganun.
Yeah.
Pero yeah, kasi, I mean, yun, hindi naman dahil sa UP lang. Pero, ano na rin siya eh. Parang, that's what I'm proud of rin. Parang,
Yeah.
being from UP. And, syempre, parang, it's such a good solution. It's very seldom na may tech that really supports people in the way that AAC supports people.
Yeah.
And it's just a golden opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah, actually hindi lang naman pera ang nagda-drive sa mga tao, hindi lang naman profit I mean it's really different to have a purpose driven na like what you do. Like it's a start, of course meron kayong revenue model to make it sustainable. Of
Yeah.
course that's important kasi in order to serve more people, of course you need to
Yeah.
have like the resources pero it's really different when you angle it na it's really focused towards helping people, especially you're dealing with like sa speech nga yeah.
Oo.
Yeah. Actually, parang ano pa eh, parang ayaw pa namin siyang gawing business. Like, parang, we started working on it. Wala lang, parang, on the weekends,
Yeah.
kikita kami,
Oo.
mag-audit in the week, ng gabi, at on free time. And then we'll meet ulit every 2 weeks, ganon. Tapos, dumating kami sa point na namamatay na yung laptop ko. Ay, need natin ng tablet to actually
Test
test
the
it
app.
with.
Oh.
Kasi hindi na kaya ng laptop ko i-emulate yung tablet habang nagko-code. So, may point na nahihirapan ako mag-code kasi wala na. So, nag-apply kami sa grant dito na parang, hi Sir Chicho. Nag-apply kami sa grant na para may pang support sa development. Kahit pang tablet lang, nagulat kami, nakakuha kami. And from there, pinush nila kami na gawin niyo tong sustainable. Kasi maganda yung advocacy. And parang hard-headed ako. Gusto ko i-release ng open source to before. Yun yung original plan. Open source anyone, sige, ituloy niyo kung gusto. Pero dahil the problem is much bigger than I anticipated. Parang, if you really believe in the advocacy, why will you stop here? And the problem, kasi siyempre, pag nag-open source ka, sabi he made this open source. Ganun, ganun. May street cred ka bilang developer. Para, so hindi siya, completely malinis, ganun, sa perspective ko rin naman as a developer. Pero, kung gusto mo talagang, the long route, solve this problem, or provide a solution to this problem, you have to accept that this project is bigger than you. And you need the help of people. So, pinush nila kami mag-upscale and mag-startup, ganun. And then, thankfully, sobrang kabalo ko doon. Can we make this a startup? Ganun. And, Dilin was, for it. Di naman siya, hala, binubudol ako nito. Yeah, in the first place, she was very, working with me in the first place.
Kasi gets ko din naman, parang gusto ko rin siya maging sustainable.
Yeah.
Tapos, actually, hindi ko pa nakwento kay AJ. May time din kasi na, hindi ko maalala paano ba nangyari, pero may isa kasi akong kakilala na yun, from Croatia siya. Tapos siya, gumawa siya ng parang company nga. Tapos parang, nakalimutan ko, bakit ko siya tinanong eh. Tapos parang sabi niya, alam mo kami din, gusto rin naman namin na free. Pero sa experience niya daw, hindi lang sa sarili niyang company, parang in the end talaga you have to make it sustainable, ganon. So, yun.
Yes, I think at the end of the day, hindi man siya business like a business na profit-oriented, but it's a
Yeah.
business that's driven to serve more
Yeah,
people.
right.
Yeah.
Oo.
Actually, singit ko lang din yan yung dahilan kaya I'm starting this series na nag-i-interview tayo ng mga startups sa mga TBIs, sa mga incubators
Oo.
in different schools, in different universities sa Pilipinas. Right now, andito tayo sa Upscale Innovation Hub.
Yes.
It's the
Yes.
TBI
Nice
here
interior.
in UP Diliman. So actually, I want to also visit other TBIs and interview yung mga startups nila. Kasi actually, may mga hidden gems sa mga TBIs na to. Mga startups na may solve na very, not really like a niche problem, pero they're solving a specific problem that's maybe in their community, in their place. Tapos, ang daming tao matutulungan. Pero, yun nga, medyo kulang sa suporta pa. I mean, of course, there's the TBIs to support them, but I think there should be like more mainstream support for these startups
Oh,
na
yeah.
talagang doing something for their communities.
On that end, actually, parang, sa nahirapan kami sa project. Originally, ang vision namin, we accepted na sustainability is a thing. Now, we were at the parang at the crossroads na sa kami, na magdedesisyon kami, tutuloy ba kami mag-startup, like, it's a whole thing, or mag-crowdfunding tayo. Now, yung crowdfunding original na sabi kasi sa akin, maraming may gustong mag-back ng ganitong project. And ako parang, okay, sige. That's yun yung original plan. Yung isa sa blockers namin is at that time, wala kami mahanap na crowdfunding site na reputable or as accessible dito sa Pilipinas.
Yeah.
Only recently lang na nakita. And even then, parang hindi pa rin siya ganun ka-accessible.
Yeah.
Like, nag-try kami mag-launch nag-crowdfunding kami and we were able to get funding from there. Pero only from Filipinos in the Americas.
Oh.
Oo. So, sila yung naging daan para maka-fund kami before kami ma-award recently ng grant. Ganun.
Yeah.
Parang, kailangan, parang may barrier pa rin na hindi kami makapag-source ng tulong from, like, if sana merong gano'n na parang solid, alam ko may mga nagsusubok magbukas ng crowdfunding dito sa Pilipinas. Pero, ang hirap pa rin eh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think naman in the situation right now, to be fair, parami yung mga nagsusupport din sa mga startups, lalo sa mga Filipino startups, like from the government, even from the private sector, from private people. So,
Kahit sa universities din.
universities, of
na-encourage
course.
namin.
So, patuloy lang natin itong ginagawa.
Yeah.
Patuloy nyo lang, and salamat sa inyong ginagawa. Now, speaking na lang about Upscale, so andito tayo sa Upscale. So, kamusta ang inyong experience or ang inyong journey with as an incubatee ni Upscale? So, baka may stories kayo dyan.
Sige, very happy to also kwento kasi maganda yung kasi like yung exposure ko, I already know si Doc Season because in undergrad I took his technopreneurship.
Yeah.
I mean, and I took it, I just wanted to know how. I had no illusions or delusions of a startup. Since I work in corpo, I mean, I still do. Um, Parang yun yung gusto kong like job, stable day job ko, corpo. Pero yung so pagdating ko dito, I kinda already know what's the happenings, what it like. Kasi yung first job ko is with a startup that's also from upscale. Yeah, yeah. So right now I went back to that startup and ano I'm now their senior engineer, ganun. So I kind of know how what upskill is like already. And it's been a great experience. The people here, they really want you to advance the ano to advance. Parang yung ano nga namin, yung release date namin is end of this year. Natulak siya to
Earlier.
this week.
Wow, nice, nice.
Actually, releasing yung open beta dahil tinulak na kami. It's like, AJ, release it now, no matter how embarrassed you are about it.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, you've
That's
been
good
working
naman.
on it for a year, almost 2 years. You release it now. Ganun. And I'm like, no. Pero they pushed us and we trust their ano naman, their judgment. So far, the support. You want to talk about the support that they've been giving us or
Ah,
how you feel about it? Ganun.
kasi sa upscale, di ba parang meron silang 6 months na training
Yeah, program.
portion, ganon. So, natapos na kami dun, I forgot kung January ba or Feb. Parang mga lectures, ganyan, parang
Yeah.
workshops, ganon. And then for me, kasi nga yung perspective ko academic eh, so parang di ko naman naisip yung mga ganito. Pero after kong mapagdaanan yung lahat ng mga parang, essentially modular kasi siya. So after kong madaanan all the modules, parang mas meron ka lang na appreciation na ano pala, kahit pala nasa academe ka, okay din na iniisip mo yung kahahantungan nung research mo eventually kasi ang daming puwedeng application sana. Eh, kung tutuusin puwede ka naman tumigil dun sa pagtapos ng research, just maybe work with somebody else. Pero it helps then if you have some background on how these things work, yung parang technology transfer in a way, ganyan,
Yeah.
tsaka commercialization, gano'n. Tapos ano din, medyo related din sa upskill, parang recently kasi meron yun, 'di ba, yung University Innovation Fellowship. So, part din kasi ako nun. So, parang I get more of that, yung
Mm.
training in tech transfer,
So much.
commercialization. So, parang ako parang, hala, ano ba 'tong nung una kasi parang, my God, the words, yung mga marketing things, gano'n, yung mga
You mentioned you have
mga
Business.
pricing, tapos intellectual property, basta super daming mga gano'n. So, parang, hala, hindi ko 'to alam dati. Tapos parang nabobombard ako with ano, okey din naman parang yun nga, you get to reflect on parang tagal ko na rin nagtuturo at gumagawa ng research pero hindi ko naiisip dati na after ko pala isulat yung paper, okay sana na meron siyang pupuntahan, gano'n. So, yun.
Like you mentioned na parang
Mm.
you have to attend almost the same workshop 4
Oo,
times.
I mean, in a way, pero at least may konting difference. Na-ask ko na rin kay Meggy na parang yung kasing sa University Innovation Fellowship, dahil academics yung kasama
Yeah.
doon, parang ano siya, medyo yung approach, parang medyo step by step siya na you start with your research and parang gano'n. Yung sa upscale kasi na training, medyo mas per module. Parang today we will do ganito, value proposition, ganito.
Okay.
So, hindi siya gano'n ka step by step. Yung amin kasi step by step. Yun.
Okay. So may big difference.
Oo, yun.
Interesting.
Yeah, pero actually you mentioned yung word na tech transfer and commercialization.
Commercialization,
Actually, yun yung magandang gawin nga for like academe-based na mga research
Oo.
na talaga may potential to be startups or like to be sustainable businesses and most of all, most importantly, businesses na maaaring may matulungan na community. Ayun. So, going to our final part. So, ano nga ba talaga ang inyong vision? So, ano ba ang inyong future plans? Ano ba ang inyong gagawin pa for Aklatan? How do you plan to like
Mas
build,
alam
maybe
yung
build the
roadmap.
tech further or even like scale yung clientele or yung nakagamit na to? So, how do you plan to build this further?
Well, for yung top priority namin is ma-release ang free version namin. So that has all the features ng what you should expect from an AAC app na nandun out in the field based on yung criteria na sinet ni Eileen as she's our product owner. Um, so yun yung free version, yung version na yun yung gusto namin ilabas talaga. Kasi that's the core of the whole point of the company naman eh. And then later on, ilabas na yung the versions that will sustain us, which is targeting the SLPs, yung speech therapists. That yun yung if you think about it as, 'di ba, may mga software na may free version, may pro version. So we have a pro version na dun yung parang features na yung na-mention na magpapadali ng trabaho ng SOPs and parang will bring the value talaga and extend pa yung kaya ng gagawin ng AAC app na Aklatan. So yun yung immediate like short term. Like the long itong we just received the grant na to build out a library of pictograms of like so
Oh.
siyempre each may words ka, may vocabulary mentioned. You have to based on the research ni Eileen and actually our other si Bianca from Illinois who's also Filipino abroad. Um merong mga library of words tayo there, common words based on research. Now we have to draw every single vocabulary, like a pictogram for it, yung illustration. Now our goal is to create for this grant 300 at least. Maliit lang yun compared to the libraries out there na 16,000. So yun yung monumental task that's right in front of us right now. Now, after that, may mga long-term goals pa to create like what the SOPs call switches or so for example, Stephen Hawking, the way he types is he uses a sensor.
Yes.
So the other people, the other AAC users that can't wala silang
Yes.
mag-interact with the screen, they can use like bigger buttons or other sensors that we could create for that. Yun yung nabanggit ng isa pa naming consultant na si Abby. Na maganda sana and it can be even a spin. Anyways, parang yun yung malaking as you can see, the free app is small part lang, but it's the building block for everything else. Yeah. Malaking introductory.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then of course, yung na-mention na if given the opportunity, we want to pursue other Filipino languages.
Yes.
The question is the resources. Yun lang. Pero definitely in the next 2 years, those are the dev side. Siyempre, acquire. We want this to be, a norm sa clinics and sa schools. So yung free version is designed naman talaga to be free for the parents, the users. So we want it to be accessible to everyone. People use it. We see it out there. Yeah, yun yung task.
Eileen, do you have anything to add there?
Naman na
Okay na
mostly.
ba
Kasi
yun?
napag-usapan naman na namin yung mga roadmap na yan.
Yeah. Pero sige, invite natin ang ating mga, baka may nakikinig tayo na kailangan ng ganitong AAC app, is a mobile app. So, is it downloadable now? Or maybe you can invite them when it's, invite them.
Okay, so right now we are releasing the free version, open beta version pa lang ng free. Na nakita niyo right now, na dinemo ngayon. You can download it siguro by the end of this week. I should kasi it's under review ng Google Play. So you have to provide. Siyempre since AAC, a lot of people use it. May ranges ng ages. So it's under review. But you can go to our Facebook page, Aklatan, at you just type sa Facebook.
Lalagay natin dito yan sa baba.
Somewhere. And you can go there to get the most recent updates on it. So it's currently in review, should be out. I don't know when this is gonna be posted. Pero it should be out soon. And if makita niyo yung post namin doon, you should just scan the QR code and then try out the app, the open beta. And then follow us on Facebook for more information release. What we can promise is that we will be definitely releasing the Tagalog pictogram library for everyone's use, not only not only for this app, but if you have an AAC app you'd like to use, you could use that. Ganon.
Yeah, and by the way, sorry, yung website and yung Facebook so can you spell it out to them?
Sige. So, yung Facebook, you just search AACLATAN. So, Aklatan on Facebook. Sa website, that is our website. So we don't have a landing page yet. So we are a very small group of creatives and SLPs and devs. But go to the website and if you want to support us rin sa crowdfunding, we still have our crowdfunding page up sa GoFundMe. You search Aklatan lang rin sa GoFundMe. Yeah.
Ayun, so supportahan natin ang Aklatan. And ayun, maraming salamat for kayo ang unang in-person podcast ng Startup Podcast PH. And I'm very honored actually to have Aklatan. It's a very ramdam na ramdam ko yung yung drive nga, yung passion nyo to solve a particular problem using technology. So maraming salamat for having this conversation, for having this podcast. And thank you din sa mga nakikinig. Salamat. Thank you very much to our 42 patrons. This episode is super powered by AskLexPH Academy, our official e-learning partner. Get certifications on Lean Six Sigma, project management, data science, and many more. 1 CFO services, bookkeeping and tax, and payroll processing for startups and small businesses. Tuala, the next evolution of digital trust, privacy-focused digital experience for sharing identity information across Web 2 and Web 3 ecosystems. And Space PH, global co-working space, private office, and meeting rooms for startups, digital nomads, and freelancers. UBI Philippines, advocating universal basic income for Filipinos. Ignite Careers, career matching platform for Filipino talents and hiring companies in the outsourcing industry. Mamiki Super Pet App, the Philippines' first ever one-stop mobile app for pet products and services. Divico Technologies, IT solutions specializing in software development, blockchain smart contracts, digital wallets, and cybersecurity. DBuzz, Web3 microblogging app promoting freedom of speech and content ownership. Benjoy's Food Products, the home of premium bacon ends, tapa, and tocino. Looking for buy and sell online with Sigurado sellers. NutriCoach, the all-in-one productivity tool for dietitians and nutritionists. Spotify Team, podcast launch, production, editing, and management company helping increase podcasters' efficiency. Smile, consent-driven digital employment verification service to make smarter decisions faster. Mata Technologies, Philippines' premier provider of virtual tours and virtual maps for LGU's real estate, tourism, and private businesses. ROC.ph, our creative marketing partner. Get unlimited digital marketing services monthly. This episode is powered by Contact RFID Business Cards, Sirius MD, Pocketworks, Founders Launchpad, Uplift Codecamp, Agile Data Solutions, Hustle PH, Board Prep, Zales, and Pareto Consulting. Please support the podcast through the links in the description.